Hey, what's up, fellas? Just back from Walmart. The hawk was here again. He just carried off. If you can tell, it's really quiet except for one probably stupid bird. It's probably a pigeon. I call them tree rats. Anyways, uh, just another quick video. Part of it's an update, and part of it's to help you be able to take credit for your success. Um, I don't know if you've ever heard the term keeping book. Keeping book. Um, I refer to it now. That's back in the day when I was a bad guy. I used to call it keeping book. Uh, but that actually translates into something that'll help you out along your path. And what it is that you go out of your, not out of your way, you make a conscious effort each day, especially when you accomplish a goal, to write it down. Now, that's what I'm going to refer this to as, what would I call this? Tracking your accomplishments. When it comes time for promotion, when it comes time for you to talk about yourself, when it comes time for you to keep moving forward, you have to be able to remind the people around you, above you, below you, and your peers tangible, objective proof of what you've accomplished. Now, I'm not talking about the basics. There are some basic common things that are simply expected. And if you can't even get there, like showing up on fucking time, can you tell that's a theme of the day? But the other thing is you have to track and be able to talk about your accomplishments in an objective manner, meaning that somebody else, you can say, hey, do you remember when I took this double shift? Hey, do you remember you needed me on Saturday? Do you remember when you asked me to do something I wasn't trained to do and I did it anyways? I didn't give you a hard time. I'm always here on time, blah, 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 blah. But you have it, and you have dates and times and when that accomplished. You can also do that if someone's trying to fuck with you. Legally, that's called torturous interference. Now, I'm not going to talk to you, but I used to do a lot of work in the legal field, saying things like, your client is capricious and arbitrary. At best, he's disingenuous. Anyway, but let's digress. Move back. I think one of the most almost self-destructive things is if you don't write down and take credit for the things that you've accomplished. There are professional goals. You should always have professional goals as well as your personal private goals. Professional goals are, I was a team leader for this. I made sure that this was taken care of. You don't ever have to come back and remind me to come back from break. You don't have to search for me. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be, doing what I'm supposed to be doing, and I help out my fellows. But you have to be able to write that down. You have to be able to convey that point to somebody else. Because there are certain things that employers and supervisors, we forget about. I'm going to blow my nose. I don't want to sneeze, but hang on. I'm fighting it off. There are a lot of things that, as a supervisor, you have a tendency, as a man, to take for granted some of the hard-working, good, average men around you. And unless you remind them, they will forget because they're concentrated on a different picture. They're concentrated on moving us all together. Now, they may forget that you're the linchpin to getting everything done. And there are guys inside any organization that are called informal leaders. They are the guys that people look up to, even though they're not in charge. They follow them as an example. They listen to them when they speak. Yeah. But again, there's nothing wrong with you taking credit for the things you accomplish. If you can just tailor that to making it in an objective format that somebody else can go, oh yeah, that's right. Oh yeah, you're right. Oh my God, yeah. I'm gonna have to take another look at this. Yes, of course you deserve the promotion. Of course you deserve a raise. Of course you deserve to take the day off. You have to be, if you're invested in anything in your life, you have to be invested in your success. And it's not being arrogant, taking credit for the things you accomplish. But there are people out there who want to minimize that. And be honest, you just have to fight for the things that you want. You have to be willing to fight for the things that you want, and you have to be able to be objective about why you're better than somebody else. And that's why you have to keep book or track your success. Write it down. It may not mean anything to you today, in a week from now, a month from now, 3 months from now, but let's say you're up for promotion in 6 months, or there's a job you're applying for. There's nothing wrong with that. And I hope you do it. The last bit is a little bit, I'm trying not to use my conspiratorial. I got a call from one of my friends, his son. I bailed his son out a little bit back. And all of a sudden, there's no more charges. He's not going to have a record. I think it's actually called being expunged. Everything's dismissed. Everybody just wants to go back and live their lives. I tell you what, it's what I'm speaking to about this update is sometimes you can mess with the wrong people, and there is a difference, a massive difference between authority and power. Authority is a title that you've been elected to, or pin on a badge and strap on a gun. That's authority. Power is in that same realm, but may be informal. It's not authority, but it's power to get things done, to make things happen. So imagine that. All the charges went away. So, all right. Stay safe and healthy. Take care of each other if you can. If you can't, take care of your damn self. We need you. We love you. We miss you. We hope you're doing well. You're safe and healthy. Like a fart in a G-string from West Texas, El Paso. I'm out of here. You literally are my future. And yeah, I do this because I want to see you succeed. Bye-bye.